What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing good. So you've went out and picked yourself up a budget YouTube camera. You've picked up a T3i, a T4i, maybe a 60D, or something without dual pixel autofocus. And you get it home and you start making videos, and then you realize that you're out of focus for the entire video. That can get really frustrating. In this video, I'm going to show you a product that allows you to grab focus really easily, and it actually makes shooting with one of these budget cameras a lot more fun. I have made a video about this in the past. I'll put a link to that video in the description, and there's a card right there if you want to click on that. So why would you even still use one of these now when there's so many great cameras? Your phone can even record at a higher resolution than one of these cameras. Well, in my opinion, you're not going to get a better image for how much these are costing. The camera that I'm using right now cost me $125 on eBay at the beginning of this year, and it looks so much better than a phone in my opinion. Let's talk about how to get yourself in focus, because that's probably why you're watching this video. You can use a really cheap corded shutter remote and it works well, but what I have been using here lately is this Pixel Pro shutter remote, and it has really made shooting with the T3i a lot of fun. I've been looking for excuses to use it now. The shutter remote has a receiver that just fits in the cold shoe of your camera, and it plugs right into the side of your camera. Make sure you're grabbing the proper cable when you purchase one of these. I picked this one up off of eBay super cheap, and I ended up having to buy a separate cable, but it ended up working out pretty well. But these little shutter remotes have all kinds of different modes. The way I run mine for video is I just put it in channel 1, and then I put my camera on face tracking autofocus, and that just allows me to really quickly grab focus regardless of where I'm standing, because this camera does have face tracking autofocus. It just isn't continuous in video. I will say that when I first started using this remote, it didn't want to communicate with my camera at all. What I ended up having to do was set it on delay, like you're setting a delayed photo, taking a photo, and then after a few times of doing that, it seemed to communicate with the camera just fine. But if you've picked up a camera without continuous autofocus and you're getting frustrated because your talking headshots are constantly out of focus, pick up one of these wireless shutter remotes. They're super easy to use, and honestly, I like using this better than having continuous autofocus now that I've been using it for a couple of weeks. That's going to be it for this video. I'll see you guys later.